Yeah, that was me in the MTR. Anyway, I'm sorry, so I'm into this now kanina. I'm gonna apologize because I'm a really good talker. I'm a shooter, not a... So I put this in MTR. And look how fat my face that was before NYT. Then I really lost like 5 pounds when it all happened because sobrang daming activities, and I'm still working as a helper. So I'm trying to balance that one. And I'm 27. So this one is a double exposure. I did it with an XE2. I was on the lift and then I waited, or naghanap ako ng building na magandang scene. Then it was cool, right? Okay, so on creativity. People keep asking me how do I shoot or paano ko ba nakikita yung mga nakikita ko. I really don't know, honestly. But I do think na siguro is, pinag-isipan ko din, paano ko nga ba nakikita yung nakikita ko? I hate routine, yung same old shit yung ginagawa. So, as a helper, I can avoid it. Buti na lang, I work with kids, and kids are spontaneous. They're really, hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin nilang next. But still, there were days na bored ako. And you cannot keep me in one place for like 1 hour. No, I will die. Something like that. So I don't, gumagawa ko ng mga things to change that. Like, I sing a song, or I recite a poem, or I memorize a new word. I even dance, kahit parehas not. It looks stupid, but it keeps the juices flowing. Because if you keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're gonna go, madadry ka talaga. And one thing I've noticed is the creativity. I enjoy all the things that I do. Even though it's hard, I try to find ways how to enjoy it. Like my kids. I took care of 6 kids. And 6 kids is not easy. But I enjoy working with them. It's like playing already. So my work is like play for me. So, siguro masasabi ko sa mga kapwa ko photographers, you should enjoy your photos even though it looks like it doesn't mean anything. Because if you don't, who will? Sino pa mag-enjoy sa sarili mong larawan? You don't expect other people to enjoy it when you yourself get bored with it. Even though it's banal or simple or it means nothing to anyone, as long as you enjoy it, then you're good. And on discipline and dedication, actually, Manong Rick, I would like to thank him. Sana mapanood niyo to. He's like my second father, but he doesn't want me to call him tatang kasi doon nakakatanda. It's not based on pure luck. I'm a very hard-working girl, and when the NYT comes out, it doubled, tripled. Mas double yung pagod namin. I slept like 3 hours a day. Because too much interviews, and then the images that they ask from me, hindi pala pwede, sasubmit ka lang ng ganun-ganun lang. I need to caption them, I need to type edit. I have like around 50,000 photos, and ang natira na lang ngayon is around 600. Imagine the type edit that we did, and every time na magtatanggal ako ng isa, a part of me was like, parang ganon, but it was worth it. Kasi, hi Fuji, napansin ako. Diba? So, on discipline and dedication, we have this attitude na pwede na yan. Oh, pwede na to. Bahala na si Batman. Actually, I don't like that. Sa akin not only in photography or in life. Because if you have that kind of attitude, parang wala ka, you won't get anywhere. In everything we do, we must give our best. Even just cleaning the floor, you should clean it properly. Because if you do your best and still you did not succeed, it's not your fault anymore. It's the universe's fault. It means it's not for you. And I always bring a camera with me every day. I shoot a photo every day. That's 365 a year. And when I go out, like for a holiday, I shoot around like 600 to 800 photos because that's whole day of walking. Now, lakad lang ako ng lakad. I get lost. Actually, I suck at directions. which is good kasi pag nawawala ako, doon ko nakikita yung mga bagay na nasushoot ko. All of them are dahil nawala ako yun. Ayun, yung nabanggit ko na yung hard work kanina, na we should, I'm a believer of the more you work hard, the luckier you get. Luck is something that comes to you when you work hard. Luck doesn't come to lazy people. Because the more you shoot, the more na may mas makukuha kang magandang photo. Like for example, you shoot 1,000, meron kang isa doon. Hindi pwedeng wala. Meron at meron isa. So always work hard. And on friendship, I got a story to tell. I've been a victim of bullying in street photography. It's kind of, I'm not supposed to discuss this, but I have a lot of friends who nagkukwento about bullying. We should not be assholes, kasi I'm gonna use this to bullies kasi ang mga bullies kasi is they don't know the effect that they do to the people that they bully. Sa akin, it's fine because I use that as an inspiration, but I know some people na nagsusumbong like they almost want to kill themselves. So in photography, we should be nice to newbies. Kasi sa photography naman, walang di ba? There's no age, no gender, no status in life. Lahat tayo pare-parehas, pantay-pantay. We speak one language and that is photography. So we must use it to promote awareness to what's happening to the surroundings, or promote love, peace, kindness. Actually, one of my dreams, kasi mapangarapin talaga ako, is a Filipino street collective na hahangaan sa buong mundo. Actually, pinagawa na ito. We have a lot of street collective internationally na Kuya Ted knows it, di ba? APF, gano'n. And people were looking at them. But for me, Filipinos are more talented. Mas magaling tayo. The problem is, hindi kasi tayo isa. Yun lang yun eh. Pero pag sa galing, Pinoy ako. Promise. Kung sa galing lang, dalhin mo ang Pinoy kahit saan. Kulang sa exposure. So, I'm very thankful sa Fujifilm kasi Fujifilm is giving us the opportunity to have a group or to have, parang collective na rin siya that they support and they help yung street photographers. Maybe not only street photographers. So, thank you, Fujifilm, for that. I think yun siguro yung pinaka magandang nagawa ng Fujifilm para sa akin or sa street photography. It is the group that they created. It's more like a collective for me. We should be proud of it.